Hello everybody, Michael J here from Access Heart Studios, and with me is Patty.
Hello.
And the dogs, Pixie, Ice Biff, and Mars is over there.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, so we are going to continue on with the second episode of Loki. Thus far, last episode was really, I was talking over with my brother, brother Chris, and I was saying like it was really slow.
Okay.
I mean, it was really slow, but it was mainly...
I mean, they had to establish a lot.
Yeah, it was exhibition.
Yeah.
And so, like, I expected something like that, but there was like some pretty good moments there, and some character development and Loki of just
Yeah. Like I said last time, I expect them to flesh out the bad guy Loki pretty soon. Like, who's this other one we're chasing and why?
Yeah, well, and also the thing about too is just right there. I kind of have a theory of this. Like, are we chasing the real Loki? I mean, the one who.
Crime timeline.
Yeah, are we chasing him because the other one's is the one that we're chasing after, is that the one that actually came from that's killing all the squads and collecting all the things? Because I see this as like Loki was, if they're going what it's supposed to be, is he picked up the Tesseract right after the attack in New York, so he's kind of like still rampaging evil.
Okay.
But this doesn't seem like him just coming right off of that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been so long since I've watched Endgame that I wouldn't have thought of that, but it does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, like the way he was in the first Avengers movie, he was just
Yeah.
he was just straight up evil villain, blah.
Yeah.
This one, it seems like there's something a little more to him in this one.
Well, and I think a large part of that is watching the movie of his life, like oh, that's how this turns out. Let me think about this.
No, this doesn't bode well. So, anyways,
Let's check it out.
Yeah. So there, let's go ahead and see what the second episode can give us. All right, here we go. I know it turns green because it's Loki, but I'm surprised all of the poses and everything aren't Loki.
They could have done that.
Wisconsin. It was like 1985. Yes, I was like, no, this is too clean to be back in those days, and they didn't have red plastic cups.
Yeah, they're definitely not dressed right.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Yeah, this would be like something in the 80s, because they didn't start getting really into like accuracy until like, what was it, the mid 90s?
My lands were taken. My village burned on the orders of this false king. All because we would not pay his unjust tax.
Hey, Cameron, I know you're taking that acting class, but please don't do this.
Then he's collecting all of those things. Whoa, he took a hostage?
Is she alive?
Well, she's not dead. She was she got knocked out. I hate how the music's louder, but everybody's dialogue is friggin'
Yeah.
Disney, fix your audio.
Work on this.
Huh?
Let's work on this.
Fix your audio.
Very bad things.
Come on, Loki. What is it?
Oh my god.
It's when the TVA can no longer reset the Nexus mode. Okay? Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both. Watch it. Where's your manners?
He would be true. Put the jet ski magazine. Okay, how long has he been here now?
I don't know.
We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant. But which kind of Loki remains unknown.
Lesser kind, to be clear.
Who's
How
in the
many
back of that
kinds
jacket?
are there?
Variant. Oh my god. It says variant on his thing.
Very subtle.
TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant.
Oh my god.
Who are alike, slight differences in appearances, or
What the fuck?
different powers, although powers generally include shape-shifting, illusion,
What the?
I like that.
illusion projection.
They're the two completely different powers.
How?
Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself which is perceptible in the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure. But, you already knew that.
Right.
I'm not sure they did.
Take a breath. Noted.
No.
Break into two teams, including myself.
Feel like
and
this is
Professor Loki.
important
And
information.
Professor Loki.
Because whoever this variant is, we haven't been able to find him. So let's bring in the next one.
That's right. No one concerned about that. What? Me betraying? No. Why not?
Because you already know that we can catch you, and how's betraying us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
An audience with a timekeeper is on the table.
Keep that focus. Did you watch any of the training videos you were supposed to?
Well, as many as I could stand, the TVA propaganda is exhausting. And what do these do? Reset charges prune the effective radius of a branched timeline, allowing time to heal all its wounds. Which, by the way, sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity.
Well, yes.
Darn it! Watch the videos. If you leave this tent, it'll end up like that.
Hey.
Oh. Hey. Yes, we heard it. No.
Hey.
I see a scheme,
No.
and in
Leave
that
it.
scheme, I see myself.
Leave it.
Should I secure the reset charges? No, he wants me. I'm a key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him.
Almost one unit.
And he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA. But that's not what I want. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline. No, now I know about his tactics. I can deliver you the variant.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Yeah, I was always wondering, it's like, what does this do? It's like reverse everything, or what is it?
Disintegrates.
But does it disintegrate like?
This variation on the timeline is now gone.
But what about the people outside?
Gone.
Hmm.
But they still exist in the prime timeline that we're trying to keep. So I don't know why they just don't disintegrate them all. Like,
Is it just weird? Does this office keep getting better and better?
Mobius.
What?
Coaster.
Those rings are already there.
And they're almost from you.
That's from her. Jealous. Understanding this, Loki, helps me get closer to the more chase. Right?
Look,
He's
I
got a
know
point.
you have a soft spot.
what if we're chasing multiples at the same time?
Yeah, that might be a thing. It'd be hilarious if like the timekeepers were like voiced by freaking like Kevin Smith and yeah, like
I kind of picture them as being like little tiny beings. Like we're gonna be surprised when they pull the curtain back.
like no, I'm just saying the voices be like Kevin Smith and like bigger, like the biggest dorks in the universe. I can only think of Kevin Smith when I come to the biggest dork, biggest geek in the world.
Just shut up, please. What happened to the guy I met on the elevator who didn't like to talk? Remember him? Now I'm stuck with this guy who won't stop yakking away about what makes a Loki tick.
But isn't that precisely why I'm here?
It is.
I don't care what makes you tick. You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself. That's it.
I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word.
There it is. Right there. I believe, stupidly, that insecure need for validation would motivate you to find a kid. Not because you care about the you know this variant is better than you. You can't take it.
Very nice. I mean, it is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm? A double cross by history's most reliable liar.
Kind of reminds me of like that hotel we stayed in Houston.
Yeah.
I need you to go over each and every
It's
one
also
of the
got
variants case files
Luxor
and
vibes.
your
Yeah.
Force coming in a bit.
unique Loki perspective. Who knows? Maybe there's something that we missed.
Well, you're idiots. I suspect you probably missed a lot.
Yeah.
I like how like it's like it's advanced technology but retro technology.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we're trying to go paperless on almost everything.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm on some important TVA business. I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA.
Those are classified.
Okay, I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time,
Those are classified.
at the end of time.
Those are
Okay,
classified.
what files can I have?
Happy reading.
Well, that's not much.
No. His
Very-
own file. I think the question has to be,
Is it
what does he want with the charge?
destruction of Asgard?
Yeah.
Event detail. Primary definition. Total resistance entire. Oh. Casualties. Wait a second.
He's hiding in apocalypses.
Which apocalypse? Anytime in history, there's like a million of them.
Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking. Let's just say your salad is Asgard.
No,
In this
it's
scenario.
not Asgard. That's
It's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just kidding.
I want that
And
salad.
I could go down to Asgard before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could, let's say, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. There he goes.
The salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't set fire to the palace.
Whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline because
Oh God.
Oh my god.
because the apocalypse is coming. Ragnarok. Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do.
There's the apocalypse.
That's the apocalypse.
Ragnarok obliterates the soul. If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter. Because the timeline's not going to branch. Because it gets destroyed. Hence, the variant could be hiding in the apocalypse and do whatever he wants, and we wouldn't know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you.
Yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland?
No, I'm not going home. We could go anywhere.
I'm not taking you for a stroll along the promenade, much less an apocalypse.
Come on, Mobius, come on. What could possibly go wrong? We've got to properly test this theory.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out to the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
I never stab anyone in the back. That's such a boring form of betrayal.
Okay, I've studied you
It
do
is.
this every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
Ooh.
I never do it again because it got old. Okay. You don't trust me. You can trust one thing. I love to be right.
Yeah, he does.
That makes sense.
Pompeii.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. This was an apocalyptic event of like crazy proportions.
In the darkness, you could hear the crying of women, the wailing of infants, and the shouting of men. Some prayed for help, others wished for death, but still more imagined there were no gods left, and that the universe was plunged into darkness. Pliny the Younger.
It's just not a good thing.
We're all gonna die anyway.
Now listen, only wants to
Say that out loud.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But if anyone, none of them would survive, even if they were to hide or anything.
Oh no,
everyone
no, I'm
died.
just saying don't panic, people. That's just me.
No, that's the thing. Even
It's
if
not
you
going to change the timeline. I know that. I'm just saying as a.
no, I mean, even if you were to panic them now, like now, they would never get far enough to get away from the.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying it's a mean thing to do.
Yeah.
Loki! Loki!
Okay, crazy man.
Future, right? What is the TVA? I mean, it's from the future. It sounds from the future. It's pretty futury. Enjoy a long beer, Warren Chat. Nothing matters. Nothing has any consequence. Somebody still can. How do we do?
I don't believe it. Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline.
Yeah.
Right.
TVA never even know you were here. If it were me, this is where I would hide.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but like, let's go now though.
Barrett's been ambushing our soldiers and hiding out in Doomsday to cover his tracks. No warning, no survivors.
How many of those disasters could there possibly be?
We're gonna find out.
Ugh.
A lot. There's a lot.
Yeah. The thing I never get into these things is like, do these people even sleep?
By the way,
I don't think they would have to necessarily.
that magazine.
Yeah, jet skis.
Yes. Why'd you have that?
Why do you have that?
Because they're awesome.
Because
Suppose they are.
Yeah. These are the men.
I gotta admit, jet skis are fun.
Yeah.
You don't mind? Only order. No chaos. It sounds boring.
I'm sure it does to you.
Yeah,
You
it kind of
scared
does.
little boy.
I called you a lot of things.
You did. You're wrong, though. See, I know something children don't.
What's that?
That no one bad is ever truly bad. And no one good is ever truly good.
Taken.
Scared me, boy.
Yes, it was quite patronizing. It was a bit too far, actually.
Very clever.
Wait, what did you just figured out?
I know. I'm thinking you might be going back to the Bifrost.
Feinstein, a cathedral candy box. Obvious anachronism. I gave it to analysis, but they couldn't find anything real.
Why does that matter? There's nothing of two variables.
Apocalyptic natural disasters and
Kablooey. What's that?
candy. Put candy on asteroid?
Grapes, nuts.
You're so better. Okay, Louis was only sold regionally on Earth from 2047 to 2051. All you gotta do is cross-reference that with every apocalyptic event. Anything?
It's not the climate disaster of 2048.
Hmm.
Or the tsunami of 2051. 2050, the extinction of the swallow, I think.
Completely screwed up the ecosystem.
Oh God.
Erupted in 2049 as well, no kablooey.
It's just one damn thing after another, isn't it? Cyclone, famines, volcanoes, God.
That's right.
I'm thinking 2050.
Well, what?
Take my job.
I couldn't read much of it, but Alabama in 2050.
Did you hear that, Alabama?
It's all based on
This time you will be hit by a hurricane, and it's not due to a Sharpie.
Absolutely not. Gather round for a briefing.
2050. I can bet people still saying like, we're still thinking, no, the global warming's not real.
Right. I'm surprised there's not more cars there. Okay, bud?
Yeah, there's not more buses.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're still using old school buses.
The
But-
hell was that?
Right off.
Using magic to dry my clothes. So I don't announce myself with every squeaky footstep like the rest of you.
Hey,
Whoa, it's okay, it's okay.
what are you doing?
Shopping for plants.
No.
In this storm. It's a hurricane sale. Sailors are half off.
Yeah, that is the South. I mean, they have runs on liquor in New Orleans. So.
Yep.
Gosh.
Is he dead?
No, they usually survive. So, you're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Oh crap.
Me, I presume.
Please. If anyone's anyone, you're me.
How nice to meet you.
You got FEMA? National Guard?
Yeah, anyone.
Well, hey, if you got a copter or other transport, now's the time to use it. We
You
don't
can't
weather,
use a chopper in that
kids,
weather.
and that weather ain't playing.
No, I'm sorry, we don't.
And here I was worried that they found a better version of me.
Hi, are you guys looking for the disaster shelter?
No.
Oh. Wait, what? He's transferring consciousness?
So he could have been a Zayla guy in the first place.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
I don't think it was her all along.
Face to face. If you could possibly sheathe your smile for a moment, I have an offer for you. That's why I found you. I'm going to overthrow the timekeepers. And, cards on the table. I could use a qualified lieutenant. What say you? Loki.
Ugh, don't call me that.
You can call me Randy.
Good, because if there's one thing I'm good at, out of the million other things I'm good at, it's infiltrating the enemy with an assumed identity.
Named Randy.
Named shut up, it's not always Randy.
Oh my god.
Always?
After 8 to 10 seconds of consideration, the answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the time variance authority.
Oh shit.
I miss Randy.
It's never not Randy.
That's because Randy's awesome.
Thank you for helping me stall for time. You really do love to hear yourself talk.
You're not the first person to tell me. What?
Surprised. He's using a rumba. I'm surprised that they're still made of they're still flat screen TVs.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I don't think it's him.
What?
This isn't about you.
Uh. So female Loki, which wouldn't be, which isn't
Right.
unheard of.
That's a lot of charges.
Jesus. Oh. Wait, what?
What are we doing?
Where are they going?
Exactly.
Somebody just bought the sacred timeline.
Thousands of events.
Overloading their systems.
Go, go, go. Well, that would have done it too. I mean, hell, you don't know if the thing's gonna stay open.
No, and it didn't. He could have said something before he went.
Yeah. So it's a female Loki, which isn't unheard of. And again, we're dealing with multiple, with the multiverse. So it would be considered to have them as. I'm just thinking, why is she blonde?
Yeah, agreed.
Unless they go to the Thor one and she's Jane. The whole thing is like Jane gets Thor's powers.
Oh.
Jane's a brunette. So. Yeah, so it sort of makes it think that it's like they're trying to go off like some of the weird like alternate universe comics, but
yeah,
I get it. I kind of get it. Okay.
I think last time we had discussed the idea that it was a multiverse variant, which it evidently turned out to be.
Yeah, which also kind of gives it is a thing of like. Why the methods are a little different, and now the thing is like, what is Femme Loki's what is she up to? What is and she said this is not about you. What is she trying to do?
She succeeded in branching off enough branches of the timeline that they will not be able to fix them all in time.
Yeah,
so
and even if they don't fix them all in time. Like, I mean, even if they're able to fix them all the time, they're still preoccupied.
True.
So all of their forces are being deployed to several locations.
Yeah.
So what is going on?
That is interesting. I also am not entirely clear on these charges. Like, I thought they disintegrate things to fold the timeline back in. If you drop them into the prime timeline, I guess they just disintegrate things and that branches off. Like, is she just doing basically random bombings from from that point of view? Like,
probably
a bomb just appeared and a bunch of people died.
Yeah. Places where it's
bunch of people got disintegrated.
Not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
That's a good twist.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. What a twist.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Also, I'm also not entirely clear. The Azalea guy was her to begin with, right?
I'm thinking this one has a totally separate, like a separate
set of powers.
Which in one could be consciousness transfer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, was she the agent all along?
No, she was.
And knocked out the
She was-
flower guy, or
she
was
was
she
the-
the flower guy?
She was a flower guy, and then
Okay.
the agent, and then the.
And then Randy.
Yeah, because Loki
Okay.
isn't able to do that. He's able to control people to make them do what he wants.
Yeah.
But he's not able to.
Not that we've seen anyway.
Yeah, he's not able to. Yeah, he's not able to, like, consciously put himself in them.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, wow. So that was actually this pretty cool, pretty trippy episode, and I'm actually liking what they're doing here, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of like seeing how they're up in the stakes. Like last week's episode was, like I said, it was kind of slow,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of like talking and explanation. This one actually was a lot of there was a lot of things going on, things like showing like Loki actually trying to outsmart himself,
Mhm.
and then then you think you know where it's going, and then it turns into a whole other thing. Because I'm
Yeah.
thinking like she was gonna like probably make a huge mega bomb and like put them all together and use a mega bomb, but she's sending them out through everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is distraction, which I think he even like referenced in the beginning of the episode about
Mhm.
distracting people.
Mm.
It's like you think you're here, but then so the whole thing about like having a clone, having an illusion and like a clone or whatever the heck
Mhm.
it says. That was sort of to show like, hey, look, I'm tricking you. So yeah, but
Also, from the point of view of Mobius and the other agents, they're gonna think that he slipped them and he's in on this, which on the one hand is like, oh, they got the wrong impression, but then on the other hand, he did try to recruit the other Loki and be in on this, so
yeah, but now I think he's more interested in what the hell is her game, and it might be a little bit more sinister or unique than what he usually does.
Mhm.
Because yeah, but we'll have to wait for that to next week. So
Next week.
yeah, so okay, guys. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, bye.